America, how we doing today? Got to clean up my dust and my dirty. Well, I think we've got the van done. I think it's pretty much done. And I'm out the TV up there. Got a couple little bitty minor things. Real small minor things to do. I need to get me some aluminum trim, some aluminum to put across right here for an edge. But I think we're done. Where are we going to start? All right, it's a 2020 Ford Transit van. I got about 6,500, 7,000 miles on it now. Took it out to Arizona and used it out there for about a month and a half, or a little over a month, I guess. And had it half done. So I came home and I tore a lot of the stuff back out because I wanted to redo the floor in a different way, and seal the floor and all that kind of stuff. So you saw me doing all that in the previous videos, but here we are finished. We, oh, I forgot, I got this stuff. This is my drawer handles. Let me open these up and show them to you. I ordered these from Azon, but they're just like the little scoop cup looking drawer handles, you know. So here's the wall, you know, just scoop and pull it out. Okay, this is for the drawers down here. I think I'm going to do that this afternoon. Mount those all up, mount all the hardware on the drawers. The drawers work really well. Pull one out, there we go. And they slide right closed and soft close, there you go. Everything works well there. Like I said, I redid the ceiling a little bit. I had wood coming all the way over to here, and then it was this vinyl up here. And I decided now I was sitting there one day and I thought, you know, it'd look a lot better if it went from wood all the way from wall to wall, you know. That way it would all match, because this was going to be wood all the way to the corner here. Why not make the wood all the way to the corner inside the cabinet too? And it makes it look like the struts here, the trusses or whatever you want to call these supports, are actually just kind of hanging in, I don't know, just very minimalist looking, I guess. I got my trim up. This is that hardboard with vinyl wrapped around it and a little bit of that foam padding inside of it. So just same as this and this, and this big old bar right here, that's the Ford where the electric goes, you know, to the taillights and whatnot, turn signals. That's all the electrical coming back to the back of the van, and I didn't want to mess with that. I left that. It's going to be up inside the cabinet. You won't be able to see it most of the time anyway. So water's back up and working. Everything, you know, the pumps are all working. There's no water in the tank right now, so I can't run it, but anyway, I got everything done. I'm real happy with it. Got these corners done, you know, in a speaker felt. You know, this is the Ford Transits have this big old chunk of foam in the corner. It kind of covers up, I think back here's the airbags and stuff, and it just kind of covers that up for a not a passenger van. A passenger van wouldn't have had this, but in a cargo van they had this foam here to protect that airbag area, I think. But anyway, I got this all trimmed up. Just everything. I really like everything I've done here. This was leftover pieces from the inside of the sink here. When I cut the sink out, this was a great big chunk of wood. I was thinking maybe making a cutting board out of it. And then I realized I had to cover these pillars in some way. So what I did is I covered these pillars with the wood, and I had to cut it at an angle right here, as you can see. It comes up 1.5 inches thick, and about right here starts tapering down to a point because this metal curves right up through here. So I got all that done, got the refrigerator in. I still got to mount that. I'm going to put a bracket back in here, I think. And then I still have one more piece to put up here. I didn't know how big to build that, except, you know, for the refrigerator got in there. And then I'll know how tall and how big to make that. Everything else working very well. I still got to put doors on. So I guess I'm not really 100% done, but I'm very close. Enough to make a video, I guess. But I got doors right here is the doors, the big one and the small one, big one and the small one will go down there. There's not going to be a door here because that's where my trash can is going to go. I just want to leave that open. Back here I've got that big box. That's a storage box on the back. The mattress will sit right in here. And got my end caps put on finally. It's one of the last things I finally did. And that's one of the things I don't like about this wood here, is it bends ever so slightly. People are like, well, you can put a tongue and groove. Well, it's already got a tongue and groove, but it's so stinking small. If you look here, look how big my finger is. See how small that tongue and groove is? And when you're putting things in, the wood, it breaks off. Like right here's a good example. See how this piece broke off right here? And I don't really care for that, but to just stand back here and pick your head in the door and look, oh, it looks really nice. So, you know, it's kind of like I'm my most critical. I'm most critical on myself. I know where I make all the little small mistakes on a van, on a build and everything. So, but yeah, I got. So if I don't point those out to you, you'd never know them, right? But nothing's really changed in here. This is all pretty much the same. I just pulled it out and then stick it all right back in, bolted it right back down. So that's all the water system. Nothing's really changed there. And this is my storage back here. And I put this wall in here, and it's just pressure fitted in there, and it gives a little bit extra support for the bed so the aluminum bars don't sag so much. When I get my big old mattress in there and my big old butt on there, I'm sure they sag about a ½ inch or so. So that takes a little bit of pressure. I didn't want to put it right in the center because I want to keep this really nice and open, because that's where that big tub goes in for my shower. And so I'll slide that in here, and there's all kinds of other storage for things like generator and whatnot else. Just all my little junk that goes in there. I made a little shelf over here. It's going to be kind of dark in here. Let me get a light. All right, does that help? There we go. So I put a little shelf in here because this is one of those little gazebo things. It's a clam gazebo, and I'm just going to leave it in the box. There it is in there. It's got a carrying bag. I'm just going to leave it in the box, and I'll just set it right up in there. And it gets it up and uses all that dead space that I really probably wouldn't ever put anything in anyway. And then this will be just little cubby holes to, you know, slide things back into. And if I have a problem with things as I'm driving, scooting out, I can put a board across the bottom here, and that'll hold them in. Just a little rib, you know. So anyway, I'm very happy with what I've got done here. I'm finally, I can consider this thing done. Like I said, I got a few more little small things to tinker with. I'll have to run into the store and buy the aluminum that goes on around there and finish that all up. But otherwise, it is a completed machine. I am very happy with it. Just so you know the particulars on this, like I said, it's a 2020 Transit. It's got the 10-speed transmission. It's a gas, not a diesel. It's got the 3.5 EcoBoost motor in it. Gets around 18 miles a gallon on average. I get about 17-ish in town and about 20 out on the open highway. 19 and a half, 20 on the open highway. So average around 18. The solar panels on the top, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 210 volt solar panels. So I got 840 solar up there, but that's only when they're sitting pointing straight at the sun. Since they're flat and they're not tiltable or anything like that, the sun will always be at a bit of an angle. So I'll probably ever get at them is 650, 700 in the middle of summer, you know. But anyway, plenty of electricity. As far as cooking, I've got that induction stove, and I purposely made these drawers. This drawer right here, I said I don't have handles on it yet, but this drawer right here is the perfect size to set the induction stove down in there when I'm not using it. When I am using it, pull it out, set it right here, and I can work on, you know, do my cooking. So anyway, I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it. Like I said, this is going to be a TV. We'll sit here. I've already got it. It's back in the other room. It's a 24-inch. Whoop, angled you wrong. I'm sorry. But anyway, it's a 24-inch TV that will sit there and mount up here. And if that's pretty stiff, I don't think it'll go anywhere just driving down the road. But if it does, I can put a bungee cord around it, you know, somehow make a nice little bungee strap to put around that. But and then over in the upper cabinets, I'm not going to put any doors on here. That's all going to be open with those little those cloth-looking baskets. Those little, I don't know, not wicker. They're like a cloth. No, I don't even know. Rope baskets, I guess. I don't know what they call them. I got lights right here. That's that little switch right there. Turns that light on and off. And then this switch over here turns that light switch on and off. And I'm hoping the TV's only about here. I think I can reach underneath and flip that switch when the TV's mounted up against the wall. So I think I can do that. What else? What else? That's about it, I think. So it's good to be done. It's good to finally get this thing finished. So everybody asked me, when are you going to get rid of that or get done with that van so you can go work on that thing? Well, I think I'm going to start that bright and early next week. So I don't know exactly when. I'm gonna, like I said, I got a couple more little minor things to tinker with on this thing, but like the drawer slide, you know, the handles on the door slide and everything. So just little stuff like that. Oh, I got my coax. I got to run that across the top and out the top. I've got a antenna somewhere. It's over in boxes somewhere, but it's like a little saucer, like a little flying saucer, and a TV antenna that will be on the outside. And I've got to take a panel off here to get to the roof to drill a hole through and put a plug in there. So anyway, like I said, 99% done. All the hard stuff's done. Just the little bitty minor tinkering stuff is left to be done. With that, I guess I'm kind of rambling again, so I need to give it a wash. It's kind of dusty, kind of dirty. It's supposed to rain tomorrow though, so I don't think I'm going to do it today. But maybe early next week I'll give this thing a bath. So, all right, well, we are done. We are finished. So, project completed. So, y'all take care. Bye-bye. Ciao. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you, Patreons. Appreciate the people who have signed up for the Patreon. It's like a nice little pat on the back, you know, job well done kind of thing. I'm kind of looking at it like a tip jar, you know, for a bartender, or a tip jar for a waitress or something, you know. I appreciate it. It's a nice little gesture. If you've got the inclination to support the channel in any way like that, go, you know, be my guest. I'd be happy to take it. Thank you. But if you're tight on money or something, don't. Okay, I mean, don't put yourself. If you're having hard time, if you're, you know, on a strict budget or whatever, don't send me money. Okay, I mean, but people that really, you know, have it in their mind, they really like to help support the channel. I'd appreciate it though. So with that, ciao. Take care. Bye.